so just a little update. I got a new map from Brand Tuning. Let me see, where the hell my cord go? Oh, there it is. So I switched over back to the Brand Tune map instead of the Cobb Pro Tune map. I was just bored one day and I was just curious. I loaded up the Brand Tune map, and lo and behold, it just felt so much stronger than the Cobb Pro Tune. And if you know Cobb is known very well for tuning very safely, in other words. And where the hell are my damn keys? So, especially in the mid-range, it just felt so much more torquey. So, I'm gonna load up the new map and then test it out. And also, with the Brand Tune, he also enabled the launch control and flat foot shifting, which I'll probably barely use unless I go drag racing again, which I don't plan on doing very much. So let me just do that. Change map, reflash. Hopefully it's on there. There you go. Stage 2, launch control, flat foot shifting. I don't know if you can see that. Full focus, probably won't. So I'm gonna load that up. I'm gonna test it out. Brent says since he enabled the launch control flat foot shifting that it's going to require new logs. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. Usually gets congested and busy around here. I am in Washington State, and it's probably one of the slowest states as far as freeways goes as any other place I've lived in. So 60-mile-an-hour speed limits, they require tunes or logs at third gear, which is about 85 miles an hour. So here in Washington State, that's 25 or speed limit. That's probably jail time. So wasn't an issue back when I lived in California, where 70, 80 is no big deal. But this is Washington State. Yeah, no joke. So got launch control set at, this is where I use it around 4,600 RPM. Some people do it around 5, even higher than that. But I'm just gonna set it at 46 just to test it out. Flat foot shifting is set just right before red line, and yeah, let me see if I can get this to work. Yep, it works. So we're here at the Subaru dealership. Just gonna get a second oil change. So I would do it myself, but with the government discount, it comes out to around same price anyway, so might as well have them do the work. So probably take a look around some cars. A nice little World Rally Blue BRZ here. Looks like they just got it in on the trade. What else they got over there? A couple of our WRXs and STIs over there. So these all look for sale. So the only thing is, I think they want like $33,000 for it, for a used WRX. So nah, I'm good. So a couple STIs over here. I think these are going for about 35 used. So too much for me, but somebody's gonna buy it. And you got this, I think it's a 2002 WRX automatic. Nice and clean. Let's see. It's about someone's Subaru right there. You got mine up there in there. Like 5 guys changing oil. Alright, so just got back from my oil change at my local Subaru dealership, which is called Peninsula Subaru, if you want to Google them. Bunch of cool, great guys, a bunch of car guys, a bunch of Subaru lovers. They went and talked to me about the car, chit-chatted for a while. But anyways, now that I have the Brand Tune on my access port, right after the oil change, I went and did a first and second gear pull, flat foot shifting, and let me just tell you, it just feels so much better than the Cobb Pro Tune. With the Cobb Pro Tune, I did use it for about maybe 3 months, about 3,000 to 4,000 miles. With the Cobb Pro Tune, I've drag raced it, I've autocrossed it, I've taken it on a racetrack. So I'm pretty much familiar on how it runs, the way it feels. And then once you do that and you compare it to side to side or back to back with a different tune, I mean, you're gonna feel a difference, whether it's an increase or a decrease. But in this case, it was an increase in power, mainly in the mid-range, around, let's say, about 3,500 RPM on up, which is where you just feel much more of a power increase in that range. So I'm very tempted to take it on the dyno, spend, you know, the $100 that the shop wants to charge me for the dyno, and just compare the two different maps. So it should take me about an hour, maybe even less, to even, you know, to compare those two maps. So you do 3 runs on one map, let it cool down, do 3 runs on another map, take 2 of the highest ones and compare the two and overlay the dyno graphs. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm really highly thinking about it. So once I get the funds together, we'll see. So after I got out of the dealership, they said my car was done. I'm ready to pick it up. 45 minutes later. That's the one thing I like about the service here. I don't know if it is at other Subaru dealerships. You drop it off, 45 minutes later, your oil change is done. You're in and out. So 45 minutes, not bad service. So when I tried to pay for my oil change, the service guy told me, you know, he ran the VIN and it checked out. So, and my oil changes are free. So, I mean, you can tell, you can look at the invoice. I mean, it's 0, it's 0, it's 0. I tried to be honest about it. I tell them I don't remember ordering lifetime free oil changes or whatever, you know, the actual name is when I bought the car. I think I declined it, to be honest with you, when I was with the finance guy. But he said, no, it checks out. I verified it with your VIN. Service guy wouldn't take my money. I appreciate that. So it is what it is, and I'm not going to argue with them. I did try to be honest about it, so maybe they'll catch it on the next oil change. So I was going to do the oil change myself, but I was being lazy since it doesn't really cost that much more to have the dealership do it if you have a government discount. So that's where I'm at. Stay tuned for more. I appreciate you guys, you know, watching the videos, even though I do only have about, I think I'm up to 16 from 12 subscribers. So, and if any of you guys want, you know, feel free, you know, I mean, you can donate, help fund the dyno comparison. Not really expecting much. If you want to donate, you know, a nickel, a quarter, a dime, I don't care. It is what it is. So maybe in about, hopefully I want to do it within a month. You know, I mean, trying to get on a dyno in this area, you know, is really hard. So, you know, they're always booked up. I mean, this is kind of like the Subaru capital of America. Here in Washington State, so more Subarus are sold here than anywhere else. So that's where I'm at. Talk to you guys later.